Aliens awestruck by humanity's first warship encounter. In the far reaches of the galaxy, where stars twinkled like diamonds on a velvet cloth, an alien race known as the Kalthorians prided themselves on their advanced technology and unparalleled knowledge of the cosmos. They had explored countless worlds, encountering species of varying intelligence and prowess. Yet, none could prepare them for the day they came face to face with humanity's first warship. The SS Vanguard, a sleek and formidable vessel, had been crafted with the blood, sweat, and ingenuity of Earth's finest minds. Its hull gleamed in the cold vacuum of space, equipped with energy shields and weaponry that were the culmination of decades of research and development. The crew, a diverse assembly of humanity's best, were trained to defend their home at all costs. They were pioneers of a new era, ready to stand on the cosmic stage. As the Vanguard drifted into the Kalthorian sector, an alert rang throughout the ship. Captain Ilara Sanchez, a woman of unwavering resolve and a sharp mind, gathered her crew on the bridge. "We are entering uncharted territory," she announced, her voice steady. "Prepare for any possible encounters. We're here to show them what humanity is capable of." Unbeknownst to the crew, the Kalthorian fleet had already detected the intruder. They observed the Vanguard with a mix of curiosity and caution, debating whether to engage or retreat. The Kalthorian commander, a towering figure with glistening blue skin and piercing eyes, was intrigued. "What is this vessel?" he pondered aloud. "It is unlike anything we have seen before." As the two forces closed in on each other, the tension in the void was palpable. The Kalthorians, masters of strategy, decided to initiate contact. They sent a communication to the Vanguard, their holographic image flickering to life on the bridge's screen. "Human vessel, identify yourself," the Kalthorian commander commanded, his voice resonating with authority. Ilara stepped forward, her heart racing. "This is the SS Vanguard, flagship of Earth's space fleet. We come in peace, seeking knowledge and understanding." The Kalthorian's eyes widened slightly, a rare expression for a species known for their stoic demeanor. "Peace? Your vessel radiates power. We have never encountered a species capable of such advancements without war." Ilara smiled, recognizing the moment's significance. "Our history is filled with conflict, but we have learned from it. We strive for cooperation and unity in the cosmos. We wish to share our knowledge, not to conquer." The Kalthorian commander pondered her words, the awe of this primitive yet advanced species washing over him. "You claim to seek peace yet wield such power. Is this not the path to destruction?" Before Ilara could respond, the ship's sensors blared an alarm. A rogue asteroid field had been detected, barreling toward the Kalthorian fleet. "Captain, we need to act," shouted her first officer, Malik. In a moment of instinctive bravery, Ilara made a decision that would change the fate of both species. "We can help. Open your systems to us. We can navigate through this." The Kalthorians hesitated, but desperation won over skepticism. "Very well, guide us." Working in perfect harmony, the crew of the Vanguard and the Kalthorians maneuvered through the treacherous field. With each passing moment, they built a bridge of trust, their combined skills illuminating a path to safety. As they emerged on the other side, the Kalthorian fleet was astounded. They had witnessed humanity's ingenuity and courage firsthand. The commander turned to Ilara, a newfound respect in his gaze. "You have proven that your kind is not to be underestimated. Perhaps our initial perceptions were flawed." Ilara nodded, the thrill of the encounter surging through her. "Together, we can achieve more than we ever could alone." In that moment, amidst the stars, an alliance was born, not just between two species, but between two worlds that had once existed in isolation. The Kalthorians would return home with tales of humanity's valor, forever changed by their first encounter with the SS Vanguard. And so, the legend of humanity began to spread across the cosmos, sparking curiosity and forging connections that would unite the galaxy in ways no one could have imagined. As the Vanguard and the Kalthorian fleet established a tentative alliance, they began to explore the vastness of space together. The Kalthorian commander, whose name was now revealed as Commander Zoreth, proposed a series of joint missions to study celestial phenomena and to share technological advancements. On their first expedition, they journeyed to a nearby nebula, a swirling mass of colorful gases and cosmic dust. The sight captivated both crews, and Ilara marveled at the beauty of the universe. "This is what exploration is about," she said, her eyes reflecting the nebula's glow. "The wonders we can discover when we work together." Zoreth nodded, his fascination growing. "Your spirit of curiosity is commendable, Captain. It has been too long since we have encountered a species that values discovery over domination. Days turned into weeks, and as they continued their joint explorations, the bond between the two crews deepened. Humanity's warmth and humor began to break down the Kalthorians' stoic demeanor, while the Kalthorians' advanced knowledge amazed the humans. In the ship's common areas, laughter filled the air as crew members exchanged stories and cultures. Malik, Ilara's first officer, took a particular interest in Kalthorian combat techniques. In return, Zoreth showed them the intricacies of Kalthorian engineering, which had evolved over millennia. But as they delved deeper into their joint endeavors, whispers of unrest began to surface. A faction within the Kalthorian fleet believed that alliances with humans were a sign of weakness. They viewed humanity's reliance on technology as a crutch and sought to confront them in a display of superiority. One night, while the Vanguard rested in a nearby asteroid field, Zoreth summoned Ilara to the bridge. "There is a disturbance among my people," he confessed, his usual confidence shaken. "Some believe that we should confront you, test the strength of your warship, and reaffirm Kalthorian supremacy." Ilara frowned, realizing the gravity of the situation. "And what do you believe, Commander?" Zoreth paused, contemplating his answer. "I believe that strength is not defined by power alone, but by the courage to embrace change and cooperation." With a newfound determination, Ilara devised a plan to demonstrate humanity's commitment to peace and collaboration. "We will hold a joint training exercise," she proposed. "Let's show them what we can achieve together in a controlled environment. It will highlight our strengths and unity." The training exercise was set for the following week. Ilara and Zoreth worked tirelessly, crafting scenarios that would showcase both the tactical prowess of the Kalthorians and the ingenuity of humanity. The day arrived, and both fleets gathered in a neutral zone, their ships glimmering against the backdrop of the stars. As the exercise commenced, the tension was palpable. The Kalthorian ships maneuvered with precision, showcasing their advanced strategies, while the Vanguard displayed its agility and adaptability. Ilara watched, heart pounding, as her crew executed maneuvers she had never thought possible. As the simulation progressed, Zoreth called for a final challenge, a simulated defense against a mock enemy fleet. Ilara and her crew, fueled by adrenaline, sprang into action. The Kalthorians and humans worked side by side, their tactics blending seamlessly. Just as they seemed to be gaining the upper hand, a faction of Kalthorian ships broke formation, attacking the Vanguard under the guise of the simulation. Zoreth's eyes widened in shock. "No, this is not part of the exercise." Ilara's instincts kicked in as she activated the ship's shields. "All hands, battle stations," she shouted. The crew sprang into action, but the Kalthorian rebels were relentless, attacking with fierce determination. Amidst the chaos, Zoreth's voice cut through the noise. "We cannot let this division define us. We must unite." He rallied loyal Kalthorian ships, urging them to defend the Vanguard alongside their human allies. As the battle raged on, the combined forces of the Vanguard and loyal Kalthorians turned the tide. They fought valiantly, showcasing their unity and commitment to one another. Ilara, piloting the ship with fierce determination, made a daring maneuver that caught the rebel faction off guard. "Now," she shouted, and with a coordinated strike, they subdued the rebels, forcing them to retreat. Breathing heavily, she turned to Zoreth. "We did it, together." As silence enveloped the battlefield, Zoreth took a moment to gather himself. "Today, we have shown not only our strength but our resolve to stand united." He looked around at the mixed crew, pride swelling in his chest. "We are more than two species, we are a new force in the galaxy." The rebel faction was captured and brought before Zoreth and Ilara. "You threaten what we have built," Zoreth declared. "Unity is our greatest strength. You will be given a choice, adapt or leave." The rebels, now realizing the depth of their folly, had no choice but to comply. The Kalthorian fleet would not fall back into the dark shadows of their past. With the faction quelled and a newfound unity forged, Ilara and Zoreth established a formal alliance. The Vanguard became a symbol of cooperation, its crew regarded as ambassadors of peace throughout the galaxy. As they continued their journeys together, exploring uncharted worlds and sharing knowledge, stories of the Vanguard and the Kalthorian alliance spread like wildfire. They became beacons of hope, inspiring other species to seek cooperation over conflict. Years later, a grand celebration was held aboard the Vanguard, where Ilara, now a seasoned captain, and Zoreth stood together, reflecting on their incredible journey. We have come so far, Zoreth mused, gazing out at the stars. Yes, Ilara agreed, a smile spreading across her face, and this is only the beginning. In that moment, they understood that the future held limitless possibilities. Together, humanity and the Kalthorians had forged a new destiny, one that would echo through the ages, reminding the galaxy that strength lies not in conquest, but in understanding and cooperation. And so, the legacy of the SS Vanguard and its crew lived on, a testament to the power of unity and the boundless wonders of the cosmos. As the years unfolded, the Vanguard and its Kalthorian allies became a cornerstone of interstellar diplomacy. The alliance fostered new relationships with other species, turning once hostile factions into partners in exploration and peace. News of their endeavors spread throughout the galaxy, inspiring others to look beyond their differences. In the years that followed, the crew of the Vanguard participated in numerous missions, each more daring and inspiring than the last. They encountered ancient civilizations hidden within gas giants, discovered resources on barren moons, and even prevented a cataclysmic asteroid from colliding with a thriving planet, all while documenting their findings to share with others. Ilara and Zoreth formed a close friendship, bridging the gap between their cultures. They spent countless hours discussing philosophies, technology, and the intricacies of their respective histories. Their bond exemplified the unity they sought to promote throughout the galaxy. However, the peace they had worked so hard to establish was soon tested. Rumors began to surface of a dark force lurking at the edge of known space, a coalition of rogue factions united by their disdain for the Kalthorian alliance and humanity's growing influence. They called themselves the Eclipsed Legion. One fateful day, while on a diplomatic mission to a newly contacted species, the Vanguard received a distress signal from a nearby colony. The message was frantic and filled with fear. "This is Colony Alpha 9. We are under attack by an unknown fleet. We need assistance." Ilara's heart raced. "Set a course for Colony Alpha 9. We can't let them suffer." As the Vanguard approached the colony, the sight that greeted them was devastating. An armada of ships, adorned with menacing black and crimson designs, loomed over the small colony. The rogue factions were attacking, seeking to exert their dominance and crush the spirit of unity that had begun to flourish. "Commander Zoreth, prepare your fleet," Ilara commanded, her determination stealing the resolve of her crew. "We will not allow them to succeed," Zoreth replied, his voice filled with fierce conviction. "This is our chance to show them the strength of our alliance." As the Vanguard joined forces with the Kalthorian fleet, Ilara coordinated their strategies. The battle erupted, vibrant bursts of energy and fire illuminating the darkness of space. The Eclipsed Legion fought ruthlessly, attempting to dismantle the unity forged by the humans and Kalthorians. In the midst of the chaos, the Vanguard unleashed its full arsenal. Ilara navigated the ship with unmatched precision, dodging incoming fire and leading her crew in a daring counterattack. "Target their command ship," she shouted, eyes focused on their objective. Zoreth rallied his Kalthorian ships, executing a flanking maneuver that caught the enemy off guard. Together, they pressed forward, their combined strength pushing back the rogue fleet. Yet, the battle was far from over. As the conflict raged, a massive ship emerged from the shadows, a flagship of the Eclipsed Legion, bristling with weapons and exuding a sense of overwhelming dread. Its commander, a figure shrouded in darkness, issued a challenge across the calms. "You think you can protect this pitiful colony? You are fools to defy the Legion." Ilara felt a chill run down her spine. "We cannot let them intimidate us. We must show them the power of unity." Zoreth nodded, determination etched on his features. "We will face them together." As the Vanguard and Zoreth's flagship surged forward, they devised a bold plan. Ilara would engage the enemy directly, drawing their fire while Zoreth's fleet moved to flank the flagship. It was a risky maneuver, but they had no other choice. With the Eclipsed Legion focusing their fire on the Vanguard, Ilara deftly maneuvered her ship, evading shots while maintaining her course. "Hold steady, everyone. We'll create an opening for Zoreth." Just as the tension reached its peak, Zoreth's fleet unleashed a barrage of energy blasts, targeting the enemy's flanks. The element of surprise shattered the cohesion of the rogue fleet, and they began to falter under the coordinated assault. "Now, Ilara," Zoreth shouted, "engage the flagship." With fierce determination, Ilara directed the Vanguard towards the flagship, firing the ship's weaponry with precision. Explosions erupted around them as they closed in on the massive vessel, the fury of their alliance blazing in their wake. Inside the flagship, The commander felt the tide turning against him. "Regroup, we cannot lose," he roared, but the damage was done. The combined forces of the Vanguard and Kalthorian fleet were relentless, their unity overpowering. In a final, desperate move, the commander ordered a self-destruct sequence, intending to take the Vanguard down with him. "This will be your end," he bellowed as alarms blared throughout his ship. But Ilara was quicker. "Evasive maneuvers," she yelled, urging her crew to act swiftly. With deft navigation, they narrowly avoided the explosion, the flagship erupting in a fiery display as the Eclipsed Legion was thrown into disarray. As the smoke cleared, the remaining ships of the rogue faction began to retreat, their spirits shattered. The Alliance had triumphed against the darkness that threatened their newfound peace. Breathless but victorious, Ilara and Zoreth surveyed the battlefield. "We did it," Ilara said, a mix of disbelief and relief washing over her. Zoreth nodded, his eyes shining with pride. "We showed them the strength of our alliance and the futility of their hatred." In the aftermath of the battle, the Vanguard and the Kalthorian fleet worked tirelessly to assist the colony, helping to rebuild what had been lost. The humans and Kalthorians shared knowledge, technology, and resources, strengthening their bond even further. News of their victory spread like wildfire across the galaxy, igniting hope in species previously divided. The Alliance became a symbol of resilience, inspiring others to join their cause. They began to gather around a new council, united in the shared goal of peace and exploration. Months later, a grand ceremony was held aboard the Vanguard, honoring the fallen and celebrating their triumph. As Ilara stood before her crew and allies, she felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude. "Today, we stand not just as humans and Kalthorians," she proclaimed, her voice ringing with emotion. "We stand as a united front, proof that cooperation and understanding can overcome even the darkest of challenges. Together, we will continue to explore the cosmos, seeking knowledge and forging new alliances." Cheers erupted as the assembled crowd celebrated, their voices echoing through the vastness of space. As the stars twinkled above, Ilara and Zoreth exchanged a glance, knowing that their journey had only just begun. The Vanguard set forth once more, a beacon of hope and a testament to the power of unity. The galaxy awaited them, filled with wonders and challenges, but together they were ready to face whatever came next. And so, the legacy of humanity and the Kalthorian alliance continued, a story written among the stars, forever reminding the galaxy of the strength that lies in understanding, collaboration, and the spirit of adventure. As the Vanguard sailed through the cosmos, the spirit of unity blossomed, leading to more collaborative missions and a deepening bond between the humans and Kalthorians. The crew had become a family, celebrating their successes together and supporting each other through challenges. Ilara, now a seasoned captain, began to focus on establishing the Intergalactic Council of Peace, a forum for different species to gather and discuss issues, share discoveries, and prevent conflicts. With Zoreth as her right-hand ally, they worked tirelessly to attract representatives from various civilizations. One day, while mapping the sectors of the galaxy, a distress signal emanated from a nearby system. It was faint but urgent, indicating that a colony was under threat. "Captain, we need to respond," Malik urged, eyes wide with concern. "Set a course," Ilara commanded, her heart racing. "Let's see what we can do to help." As they approached the coordinates, the sight that met them was one of devastation. An alien species known as the Threlix, known for their fierce independence and reluctance to engage with outsiders, was facing an attack from space pirates. Their small, peaceful colony had been caught in the crossfire. "Contact the Threlix," Ilara ordered. "We need to understand the situation before making any decisions." The communication came through, revealing a Threlix representative, a slender figure with shimmering scales that reflected the colors of their surroundings. "You are too late," the Threlix spoke, their voice a blend of despair and anger. "We have fought off invaders before, but we cannot withstand this attack much longer." Zoreth stepped forward, his presence commanding. "We are here to help. If you let us, we can offer our combined forces to repel the pirates." Skepticism flashed across the Threlix representative's face. "And why would you help us? You are not of our kind. Your assistance could bring more harm than good." Ilara replied, "Because we believe in unity, in the strength of collaboration. You are not alone in this fight. We can show you the power of working together." The Threlix hesitated, glancing back at the chaos surrounding their colony. "If you dare to assist, then let it be so," but do not expect our gratitude if you fail. With the Threlix's reluctant approval, the Vanguard and Zorath's Kalthorian fleet sprang into action. The pirates were a ragtag group of mercenaries, emboldened by their previous successes. They had no idea what they were about to face. On my mark, we will launch a coordinated strike, Ilara instructed, her voice steady. We will outsmart them, not just overpower them. As they engaged the pirates' numbers were deceiving. They had no idea the Vanguard was equipped with advanced tactics and strategies learned from countless previous battles. With Zorath's Kalthorian technology and the Vanguard's ingenuity, they moved in sync, outmaneuvering the attackers at every turn. The battle raged fiercely, but the unity between the Vanguard and the Kalthorian ships overwhelmed the pirates. They fought valiantly, but Ilara's leadership and Zorath's strategic brilliance turned the tide in favor of the Threlix. In a final showdown, the pirate leader, a brutish figure known as Captain Macker, found himself cornered. You think you can defeat me? I've conquered worlds, he bellowed, his ship riddled with damage. Ilara locked eyes with Zorath. Let's end this together, she said, a fire igniting within her. With a decisive move, the Vanguard and Zorath's flagship engaged Macker's ship, combining their firepower and executing a tactical maneuver that caught the pirate off guard. In a spectacular explosion of light and energy, Macker's ship fell to ruin, his reign of terror finally brought to an end. As the dust settled and the victorious crew surveyed the aftermath, the Threlix representative emerged from the colony, awe shining in their eyes. You actually did it, they breathed, shock evident in their tone. You saved us. Ilara smiled, relief flooding through her. We fought for your freedom, as allies should. You are not alone in this galaxy. With the pirates vanquished, the Threlix began to see the merit of collaboration. They invited Ilara, Zorath, and their crews to a ceremony, where the Threlix expressed their gratitude and willingness to join the Intergalactic Council of Peace. In the days that followed, the Council convened for its first meeting. Representatives from various species, including the Threlix, gathered on the Vanguard, a symbol of their unity and shared aspirations. Today marks a new beginning, Ilara declared, standing before the assembly. We are not just different species, we are a community. Together, we can prevent conflicts and explore the cosmos in peace. Let us pledge to uphold this alliance and embrace our differences. Zorath added, let our stories intertwine, each thread representing our shared journey towards understanding and collaboration. The representatives nodded, their commitments solidified. They began to discuss pressing issues facing their worlds, exploring ways to support each other, share resources, and learn from one another. As the council forged ahead, Ilara and Zorath continued to lead missions, exploring distant stars and nurturing fledgling alliances. Each encounter broadened their understanding of the universe and solidified their belief in cooperation. However, the galaxy was vast, and threats lingered in the shadows. Rumors of the Eclipsed Legion's remnants surfaced, whispering of a potential resurgence. A dark cloud loomed, yet the alliance remained steadfast, united against any threats to their newfound peace. In a pivotal moment, the Council decided to confront the remnants of the Eclipsed Legion, determined to prevent any resurgence of chaos. We cannot let them disrupt the harmony we've built, Ilara proclaimed. With Zorath by her side, they spearheaded a fleet of allied ships, ready to stand together against whatever darkness awaited them. The final confrontation occurred in a desolate sector, where the remnants of the Eclipsed Legion had amassed a new fleet. As they engaged in battle, the combined forces of the Vanguard, Kalthorian fleet, Threlix ships, and other allies surged forward with unwavering resolve. This time, it was more than just a battle, it was a declaration of unity, a testament to the strength of collaboration against those who sought to divide them. As the battle raged, Ilara and Zorath led their forces with courage, their ships dancing through the chaos as they coordinated attacks with seamless precision. The spirit of their alliance shone brightly, illuminating the dark expanse of space. In a decisive moment, the remnants' commander, a vengeful figure seeking to reclaim their lost glory, faced Ilara and Zorath head-on. You think your unity can save you? He sneered, drawing closer. But they stood resolute. We are more than just an alliance, we are a force for good, Zorath declared, and with a combined strike, they incapacitated the commander's ship. With the remnants defeated, the Eclipsed Legion disbanded, their attempts to incite chaos extinguished once and for all. As peace returned, the alliance emerged stronger, their bonds forged in the fires of battle. In the aftermath, Ilara and Zoreth reflected on their journey. "We've come so far," Ilara mused, gazing at the stars. "Yes," Zoreth replied, "but our story is only beginning." With newfound hope, they prepared to embark on their next adventure, ready to explore the mysteries of the universe together, united in their quest for knowledge, understanding, and the spirit of cooperation. And so, the legacy of the Vanguard and its crew continued to echo throughout the galaxy, a testament to the strength of unity, reminding all that the stars held endless possibilities when species came together as one.